I had come in January 2017 for the graduation. So that's when I really started, in January, before formally taking over. You know, the impressions of this school, the campus really overtakes any other feeling. When you come to Darbar Hall and you look at these portraits, that the heritage that has been now handed over to you for a few years to take care and move forward, I think that feeling hasn't left me. And I continue to remind myself, remind every teacher, every child, that look, this is what our responsibility is towards our heritage, towards our patrons, people who thought what a school would be like. Luckily, one thing was agreed between the board and me, that whatever we do, we will make it international. The benchmarking was done, keeping the heritage in place, yet making it modern from inside. I've taken the harder part of the work, if I say in infrastructure, that is renovating and restoring. But renovation of a 100-year-old building, a 100-plus-year-old building is a risk. You have to be very, very careful in old buildings.
Big credit to my head, that is Mr. Vidhotia. He's an extremely honest person. He's a very committed person. He works very, very hard and goes past midnight working for the school. And he had that vision. It is showing definitely in the results, academic results, in the development of the infrastructure, the discipline of the school.
The fact that the school is trying to retain the beauty of yesteryears, bringing in the modern elements, making it more comfortable, is what I really look forward to.
I think Sir's vision is very futuristic and we are moving in the right direction because this is the kind of things we need to offer. Daly College is becoming a modern heritage school. It's kind of keeping up with the times, it's changing, it's not losing its morality and the more basic morals are there. But we have to change, and I think we should change because change is inevitable. You need to change, and the sooner you adapt, the better it is for everybody.
Children, when they see that there is beauty around them, they tend to appreciate that. First thing was that I got my board to agree that we got to do something about the grounds. So we dug up Scindia ground a foot and a half and got black cotton soil, mixed it with red and relaid the whole ground. BCCI approved it. The whole complex we have changed, and such a great pleasure to play on those grounds. And every ground has 3 pitches minimum, so that children can play inter-houses because there are 8 teams playing at a given time. Like Devas ground, you can use it for hockey, you can use it for football, you can use it for cricket.
He has come out with initiatives which have largely benefited the children in terms of providing world-class sporting facilities. If you look at the grounds, they are much better.
We need great infrastructure and coaching staff. So slowly that has been built up. And you may have systems, but I have seen in my life, it's the people who run the systems. Luckily, we got excellent coach in Mr. Sajid Lodi at tennis. He's produced fantastic results. We're lucky we have in Dharmendra Yadav, a young football coach who has turned around the football here. There was old gym, which we proposed to turn it into badminton court as per international standard. We've got 3 badminton courts. Now that building needed roof higher than what it was. So lifting it without, damaging the rest part of it was a technical marvel, which was achieved over a period of time.
It was needed because we did have children who wanted to play badminton but would go out.
Real things happen and people see, like happened with the case of dining hall. Children are telling their stories, how beautiful it is, and it has changed the way children eat.
The mess, definitely. It does look brighter and more welcoming.
If the child is fed well, I believe he will remain happy, and you can ask anyone, the food has improved a lot.
So after the initial thought, when almost after 2.5 years, when we were about to start everything, it just 6 months later came the pandemic. So all our plans went for a toss.
Never one would imagine that there'd be a disease like this, a pandemic that will hit us, and hit us in fact so badly. In fact, the city was hit harder, and we at Daly College we are very lucky that environmentally and otherwise we are very secure. We did accept it with both hands, and the kind of time we spent on learning things, then practicing. Our IT team worked with us wonderfully.
Pandemic actually helped us fast track change. It has definitely made the staff more tech savvy.
The teachers are being trained, so many workshops happening, everybody is kind of keeping pace with the new generation, so I think it's in a positive way. Now children coming back, it's a feeling of happiness, it's euphoric.
One thing is there with the Daly College teachers, that whenever there is a challenge, they rise to the occasion.
For a pandemic like that, the world wasn't prepared. The best nations failed. But I'm very, very happy the way the community came together to continue doing the great things that this school was doing.
The change that I have seen, and plus of course the pandemic, has made people open to accepting change.
The first time when we thought that the class 12 is going to go without having any experience leading, luckily thanks to Mr. Sumit Nagdev, who offered to make a movie which enticed us to get along, and board agreed to get that movie.
In pandemic, in the 150th year of the school, you couldn't ask for more. School was ready to do the production. Arranging horses, arranging camels, arranging sets, arranging various locations, my goodness, taking permissions. There was a whole lot of things. We had the 360-degree experience of movie making.
Went back, and I still remember I said 14 days, let us wait, because they will go back home, and then 14 days this virus can show up. And luckily all went well, and we had a fantastic movie premiere also as well.
We have a good financial backup, we have a vision, and we have the discipline to go ahead with our plans. So it's all working very well. The Daly College today is extremely progressive, innovative, yet maintaining the traditions, customs which have been there for the past century and more.
I think this school is going to be very, very unique in terms of its international infrastructure. A student taking ownership and using those facilities to find themselves, find their potential. So in 5 years, change that has happened is the mindset.
This is the new Daly College, yes.
I dreamt something and it came true.